Lewis Hamilton, Ross Brawn makes Mercedes revelation about Valtteri Bottas' decision. Bottas made a solid start to the 2018 season with 3 podium finishes in the first 5 races. But the Finn was constantly in the shadow of his partner, who was in a battle for the Drivers' Championship with Ferrari Sebastian Vettel. And at the Russian Grand Prix in September, where he started from pole and was leading the race, Bottas was told to move aside by Mercedes bosses for Hamilton to take the win. After the race, Mercedes acknowledged they had mishandled the incident, and in the remaining 5 Grand Prix, Bottas' form dropped significantly as he finished 5th 4 times. And Brawn believed Bottas was out of sorts by the end of the season due to a series of moments which affected him. The only slight flaw, if there can be one in a season like this, was the performance of Valtteri Bottas, who had a difficult season, plagued by bad luck, Brawn said. Valtteri had some opportunities to win, but either through misfortune, as in Baku, or due to the occasional, understandable, decision by the team to maximize the result for the benefit of both championships, he didn't manage it. The result was that he seemed rather out of sorts by the end of the campaign. Speaking after the final race in Abu Dhabi on Sunday, Bottas said he wanted to disappear and reflect. "I wish I could just disappear now and go, but the fact is in 3 weeks I will start my holiday, so it is still 3 weeks of different commitments," he said. "So I need to go through that, and then I will have 4 weeks to reflect on the season, and gather some mental energy which was lost this year." It was a pretty exhausting season, as I had big targets for the year in terms of result and goals. Once those proved to be impossible at some point in the season, there was many failures for me, one after another, and it was just kind of building up. So it was difficult sometimes to deal with. I definitely feel a bit drained at the moment, and it is difficult to see many positives from the year. But in this sport you definitely get to know yourself, and I know that once I have some time off, it's going to be fine. I'm going to be seeing the bright sides of this season, and I'm going to be full attack for next year. Next news: Ecclestone. There was more chaos than structure. Former F1 Supremo Bernie Ecclestone has had his say on the 2018 title race between Lewis Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel. Hamilton took a 5th World Championship crown in a season in which the former F1 boss believes Vettel should have been victorious in. For much of the season, the title battle swung back and forth between his 2 protagonists, with the advantage in terms of car performance nicely poised between Ferrari and Mercedes depending on circuit characteristics. Ecclestone however lays the blame at Ferrari's feet for not winning the Drivers' or Constructors' Championship, claiming that the iconic team was not fully in support of their number 1 driver. Speaking to German publication Auto Bild, Ecclestone highlighted the loss of Ferrari boss Sergio Marchionne as a turning point in the title race which Ferrari never fully recovered from. Lewis Hamilton is a deserved 2018 F1 champion and Vettel an undeserved second in the championship. Lewis was outstanding this year, but he also had the full support of the team. You can say that for Sebastian. After Marchionne's death, a strong hand was missing and there was more chaos than structure. From the outside, you had the impression that Ferrari did more for Kimi than for Sebastian. Sebastian is a victim, not the culprit. If Vettel had the same support like Lewis, Vettel would have also become champion this year. A team needs to strengthen their star driver, not weaken him. Next news: Perez-Ocon relationship was never great. Sergio Perez has admitted that he and Esteban Ocon had a frosty relationship over the past 2 seasons as teammates at Force India. The pair had several scrapes in their time together, which saw Force India hand down team orders to them routinely. A collision at 2017's Belgian Grand Prix prompted Force India to enforce orders upon the pair, and a similar incident this year in Singapore saw the arrangement return. Ocon standing as a Mercedes junior driver meant he was only ever on loan to Force India, however his Silver Arrows ties have left him without a seat for 2019, with Lance Stroll following his father Lawrence to the team now known as Racing Point. It does not appear that Perez will miss Ocon much, having suggested that their relationship over the past 2 years was purely professional. "To be honest, it was never great, the greatest one," Perez said of his and Ocon's rapport. "We are both very professional, we don't spend a lot of time out of the car, so it was quite very flat. I'll say that with my past teammates, there was more of an outside relationship. I've had it before, with Nico Hülkenberg. It's always hard, we are so competitive, and also when you are not teammates anymore, the relationship all of a sudden gets a bit better." There are drivers that cannot separate what is racing and outside of the car. Everyone is different. Next news: Verstappen development influenced Ricciardo's decision. Martin Brundle believes the development and growth of Max Verstappen convinced Daniel Ricciardo to swap Red Bull for the yellow and black of Renault. The Australian departs Red Bull after joining the team in 2014 following 2 seasons with Toro Rosso, and many believe Ricciardo's decision was influenced by Verstappen becoming the team's #1 driver. Ricciardo himself maintains he's in it for the long run with the French team, but Sky Sports Formula One analyst believes otherwise. "I think Max Verstappen is likely to become the fastest and most complete rider, and I think that has arrived hard at Daniel Ricciardo." Despite this, Brundle doesn't believe this is a new revelation, saying, "This should be known to him, as Verstappen did to a certain extent with what he did for Sebastian Vettel in his first season with Red Bull Racing." Verstappen and Ricciardo both won 2 races each, but Max finished the season strongly with good performances in Mexico and Brazil. On the other hand, Ricciardo failed to win in the second half of the season after winning in China and Monaco respectively. Thank you for watching the video. Be sure to share and subscribe to your channel to get the latest sports news around the world. Wished health and success. Goodbye.